So what is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with once again our F1 2017 career mode, and we are at the Circuit of the Americas for the USA Grand Prix. So as you can see, it's going to be mixed weather on the track for the weekend, and we are currently exceeding our expectations of the team. And we are also beating Nico Hülkenberg. So with that, let's move on onto the first practice session. Let's kick off the USA Grand Prix weekend.
It's Friday morning here in Texas as we await the green light to signal the beginning of a wet practice session. The teams will be working hard to eke out as much performance as possible. So it's dark skies overhead then, and plenty of dark looks from the pit wall as well. A frustrating time for the engineers, Anthony Davidson, who I imagine were hoping for some dry running today. But it's absolutely chucking it down out there.
Oh, well, you have to feel for the guys and girls on the pit wall, Crofty. You know, so much work goes into getting these two cars out on track, not just from the pit wall, but from hundreds of people back at the factory too. The race team here at the circuit are just the most visible part of a very wide operation. And then the rain comes, and you immediately know a bunch of things. First, you aren't going to get much running. Second, you're going to see a lot of useless data, even if you do get out there. And third, the odds of needing an emergency rebuild before qualifying just went through the roof.
Okay, so the conditions are not ideal, obviously, but let's see the overview and what is forecasted for the remaining sessions. So it will be dry in P2, in P3 as well. Then qualifying looks like it will be sunny for the most part, and then come race day I can only see dry weather. It might rain, but
we have a number of programs
at least for now.
Practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor.
I know it's going to start. Oh, come on,
factory teams, so they're well worth running.
I know that we can. I know that we're going to start with cloudy skies, and that it's going to finish on clear skies. Everything in the middle I do not know, but yeah. So I'll just see if we can skip all of these wet weather. The rain is going to stop in 10 minutes approximately, so yeah, it's now dry out there. Let's go fit our setup onto the car. I'm hoping this one works better than Japan. I like this setup though. I liked the feel of it, but let's see. So let's get out of here.
Let's update the setup.
I forgot I should probably be doing one thing, but okay. So no point on going to anything above lean mix. Okay, let's start the lap. Okay, let's go into the turn one. Turn 1 hairpin. At least it's a very wide circuit at that point. Ah, come on. Okay, give me... Let me try again, guys. I was too reckless with my throttle application there. Ah, damn it. I wanted a perfect lap. Looks like I won't be able to get it though. Oh well. What? I locked up, that's why I missed the corner, but still. I didn't realize I was braking that late. Yeah, the car does not like that corner. Should I get more front wing? Maybe I should downshift faster. Okay, so we got a lap done.
This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Oh no, let's save the engine. Okay. Let's go back to the garage. This is our last power unit, so let's just try to save it as much as we can. Apologize guys, but I just woke up like half an hour ago. Is there any F1 this weekend? I didn't check. I think Malaysia is this weekend, right? But I don't really know at what time the practice and the qualifying is. Oh, there's Vettel. As he goes and misses completely every apex because I'm on the inside. What a weird noise, I never heard that noise, but okay. Ah, damn it, I forgot to change the... Can I change it still? Maybe not. Yeah, I forgot to change the thumbnail for the live stream. Maybe it's done now. Hey Android, welcome to the stream, how are you? Okay, let's see. Let's see if it updated. I don't think it has yet, but well. Yeah, it was a bit late. I got delayed at work, and so I couldn't get home home enough
We haven't done a race simulation
to do
on any
a live
tyre
stream
yet.
on
We have multiple sessions available, so it isn't urgent right now, but we should make time for a tyre wear program at some point.
just trying to see if the... I don't think the thumbnail has updated yet. Maybe it will after the stream, I don't know. No problem, Josh. You tell for the pass for me. I'm sorry, Android. Oh, I don't understand what you are. I don't understand what are you trying to tell me, to ask from me. How much have you missed? Not much. I only did the practice program. Yeah, let's go for a tire management program now. Come on, cell phone. Work with me, please. Oh. Okay, so let's now try to conserve our tires through a lap of the circuit of the Americas. I'm going to go down to lean. Ah, come on.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Now let's try to not lose much tire wear on the run down, on the exit of the airpin, because well, low speed corners generally generate a lot of wear. Oh, that's nice. Well, finally you can get one of the best cars of the grid, so hopefully good stuff can happen. Okay, so looks like we need to go a little bit faster. Ah, come on. I needed to lose the back end there, didn't I? So I can not only ruin this lap, but Jesus, but also to ruin my approach to the start of the next lap. Okay.
We need to pick up the pace. We're not hitting our target. We'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
Yeah, probably do. If you get P5 in a Toro Rosso, you probably can win the World Championship with a Red Bull. Okay, we are losing quite a bit to the Delta, but at least we have good tire wear. Let's see now on the exit of the hairpin. Not too bad. come on.
Lap and tyre wear is more or less as
Hey,
expected.
Blokey, welcome to the stream. That's the first time I'm seeing you around here, so how are you doing? Hope you enjoyed the stream. Although we are just on the practice sessions, I'm also going to do the qualifying and the race today, so... I mean, not only today, but in this same stream as well. This is being a little bit harder than I expected. Yeah, I need to check something with the setup.
Okay, then that's the end of the...
Yeah, let's go to the garage. I'm sorry, Blokey, but I cannot do that. Okay, so what do I want to do? Oh, I want to mess with the setup. Okay, so let's go to the aerodynamic
Our
department.
best lap so far is a 1 minute 39.4.
I think the best is to do that. I'm going to try that out, and then let's see how that goes. You know what? I'm also going to do one thing. Now that's to improve traction, right? But I think I'm good on traction. I think what I need is cornering, actually. Let's do that and see how that goes. Hey Life, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Android, there's no need. There's no need for that. I understand your feelings, but well, I don't have the money to buy it, so I can't. So causing an argument is useless at this point. So let's go once again for the practice program. Oh, I feel the car much more planted now. Well, thanks a lot, Android. I can feel the car better now.
litres of fuel remaining.
Well, that would be cool to get. I'm still at 130 though, so I'm not sure. It can take a bit to get up there, but let's see. I'm still in the red, so... Why am I not braking enough for that corner? I have no idea. I lose a lot during that corner. I'm going to go back to the garage. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to do that. Let's see. Let's see how that improves things, or by how much that improves things.
To focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Okay, let's go. Come on! I lost all of my speeds down these straights, but well. Why am I losing the back end? Okay, that was a well done hairpin. Is that because of the amount of camber I put on the... I'm a bit puzzled at the moment. Maybe it's just my driving. I'm usually good at conserving the tires. I'm not sure why I'm not doing a good job of it this time around. Okay, at least I'm in the greens, but let's see.
Was okay on the last lap.
I don't think I'm being very harsh with my inputs. I'm still not able to get a good level of wear. Oh, well, yeah, that was a corner cut and I got punished. Well, no, that's not my actual surname. No, I was so close. Let's try to conserve that. Yeah, that's...
Let's speed up. Our tyre data is no good unless we're doing a representative pace. If we don't get our time delta back in the green, we'll need to rerun this program.
Well, my name is Ruben. The first name of me and the driver are the same, the surname are not. Yeah, I'm not... I'm going to return to the garage, there's no point. Looks like I really can't get a good tire wear here, so... Yeah. Okay, let's try for the fuel saving now.
1:39.4.
What are the tires available for these? Give me a second. Do I have the Ultra Softs for this track?
Roman is in P10 at the moment.
I didn't even notice.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, looks like I'm very fast compared to the Delta, so I'm not recovering much fuel. But at least I have that to play with. Okay, so at least we are going to... Yes, I'm going to do the race today in this live stream. So at least I'm good at saving the fuel. Looks like I'm not that good at saving the tires, but well. Oh, damn it, I went too hot in there. Oh. Okay, so let's nurse the car back home. Our power units, some of the components are already starting to get in the 20s. They are in the mid-teens at the moment. Graphic board, you mean in terms of the vehicle performance? I'm like the fourthest slower car. I think I only have... no, maybe even third slowest. I know I have Sauber and McLaren behind me. And then maybe Renault? I'm not sure. Oh, I have a GeForce 1070. I think it's an Nvidia. And yeah, that's... I have what's the name? I have an i7. I have the 6600, if I'm not mistaken. I have 32 gigs of RAM, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's either 32 or 36. Okay, so fuel saving, and yeah, now let's go to the practice.
1 minute, 39.
Let's go to the qualifying simulation. Let's see how quick we are around this track. I'm still a little bit sleepy. I didn't went to bed too late, but well, I had pulled off an all-nighter in the night before, so then I went to work 13 hours. Okay, Android, see you in the race then. Yeah, we do have the ultra softs for this track. I'm not very good through that last couple of corners of the S's section. Let's go through the reverse turn 8 of Turkey. Oh, that was the corner cuts.
Program complete.
Okay, we smashed the targets.
The garage and we'll start going over the data.
Well, I don't know either, but well, if it does, then better for you, right? But yeah, it's odd for some reason. Oh, there's someone behind me. That is Esteban Ocon. But yeah, I need to be better on this section of the track. These S's. It's like, it's quite Japan-like. But yeah. This track is like you are bunching up a lot of sectors from other tracks. Yeah, if we have no problems, then that's cool. But yeah, 6-year-old PC is starting to need an upgrade. Okay, so let's go back to the garage as Kimi Raikkonen posts another fastest lap of the race, I mean the session. Okay, it's probably lunchtime, right? But oh, what the hell did I just do there? What the hell? Okay. Okay, so that is done as well, so let's go to the race strategy. We also completed all of our team objectives with a quick first and third sectors. Could have been a better hairpin there. That's going to compromise my whole run down this quite long straight. Okay, so first lap done.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
2% of tire wear per lap. As I overshot that first corner by quite a lot, actually. I don't know if I should go down to third gear on the entry to that right-hander. Because I don't need to be the fastest through the right-hander. I just need to get a good setup for the left-hander that goes downhill. That's where I'm going to make my time. Okay, lap done, lap 2 done. Come on, Ericsson.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
By the way, I heard some rumors that Giovinazzi and some other guy were going to Sauber. Does that mean that the Swedish backers are going to leave Sauber? I have no idea, honestly. Okay, last lap went by and we got through. I'm going to jump back onto the garage. And okay, we are going to complete our practice sessions. We got everything right except for the tire management. But well, do I have... I'll try that again, now with the super soft. Because I was trying it out with the softs, and that might be why. That's bad. Oh, losing through there, probably should not have gone down onto 4th gear. And as you can see, I'm losing massively to the Delta, because I don't really have a good line through there. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get a good lap time this time around, but let's see.
We managed to pace well that lap, and tyre wear is more or less as expected.
I haven't upshifted. Why did I lose suddenly lots of wear there? Like, that makes no goddamn sense. See, I need to take a better line through there. I just don't know if it is my driving or if it is the setup. Just look at that. See, and I lose the backhand once again. What? No, doesn't impact me. Okay, let's try that one again. Yeah, that was a very bad corner there. I'm just struggling so much with this test for some reason. Yeah, that... Oh, I'm getting reckless. I mean, not reckless, but greedy. No, that's... yeah. Oh, that's going to be that. Okay, let's go... No, let's go to qualifying.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are Raikkonen, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Okay, let's continue now, and let's start with the qualifying. Where is my bottle? My water bottle? Oh, that's here. Okay. That's better now. It's a bit hot in my room. Okay, we got lots of points. So we are going to get an upgrade on our car. So next is going to be Mexico, right? I could get an engine, but I don't really think that's needed since I have a good powered car, a well-powered car. So I think my best should be either the chassis yeah, the weight reduction would be good. I'm going to go for the rear downforce here. It's going to be delivered in the next race in Mexico. And yeah, with this, let's go into the qualifying session.
It's time for today's qualifying session to begin here in the United States. Welcome to the Circuit of the Americas. This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
Lots of low-speed exits means the rears are in for a lot of punishment. It's all too easy to spin them up coming out of a corner too aggressively. It might look great for us as spectators, as we love to see a car driven beyond its limits, but it's not going to result in a great long-run pace.
Okay, session info, no, setup, yeah. I think it's going to be dry throughout the qualifying session, so that's cool. Let me try that out. This is not the best time to be trying stuff out, but well, could be worse.
Checks complete. We're ready.
Okay, so we are out now and going to make our first qualifying lap. Let's just try to get that lap going, that couple of corners going again. I do that. I need to hesitate a bit on the exits, but well. Not really sure on how I am supposed to do that. Like that quickly. But maybe I should drop down to third. But I really don't know. I also noticed I need to brake a little bit before what the racing line is telling me. Okay, let's go now. For our first qualifying lap, I needed to correct the car there for some reason. Okay, now let's try to get a good lap going. Okay, that was decent on my book. Well, already 1 second slower than Hamilton, 1.3 to be more exact. Hey Josh, welcome back to the stream. 2.2 seconds slower than Hamilton.
P5 on the grid.
I'm going to leave the track to let those guys get past. Yeah, we are already dropping the pack quite a bit. Hulkenberg is faster. Huh. Palmer is by, Massa is by. Yeah, I feel like this track is really a combination of a lot of other circuits put together. I don't know, I like the track, but that's just a reverse. Is it turn 8 or turn 9 at Bahrain? Okay. That's not going to get too long to be fixed, as we are dropped down to P8. Okay, let's go to the session info and let's see. Our teammate is beating us by 3/10 at this point. I think we are safely through. Oh, Ricardo was on the super softs. I was worrying. Okay, so we got down to P12. And yeah, let's go to the second qualifying session. We need to improve our pace in order to get by. 12th place is not exactly it's not exactly good enough for me. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the setup screen. Let's do that. Let's see. Going to pick those. And going to get out of the garage. Welcome back, Life. We are ready for our second qualifying session. Yeah, our power unit is almost in the 20s, so yeah. I'm going to let that Red Bull catch up with us, or catch up to us. Oh. Let's just try to get the slipstream off of Verstappen, at least in this main straight. Yeah, I got lots of understeers through there. Shouldn't have gone back to third gear. Yeah, I feel like the slipstream off of Verstappen is helping us a bit. Let's see if that is enough to get ourselves into the top 10 shootout. I'm taking too much curb on that left-hander. Oh, come on. Okay, that was close.
You're into P3.
At least I'm beating Grosjean. Let's go to save the tires, because these are the tires I'm going to start on. Let's save the fuel and the engine as well. Someone just already went by and just bumped me and Verstappen down a place. So I'm guessing that's either one of the Mercedes or the Ferraris who posted the lap behind us. Let's see who that is. Yeah, that's a Ferrari. And that is Sebastian Vettel. Oh. Well, I'm probably gonna get fined for that one. There goes Kvyat. Oh, I'm down to P6 now. No, Daniel.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel.
Oh, thanks.
You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
Hamilton with another fastest lap of the session so far. Going to get back to the pits. Or back to the garage rather. Okay, so let's go check the session info. I think I am quick enough to survive. Though Massa is still has to... Oh, he's the only one still to post a lap. Looks like he didn't improve. He's still behind his teammate. Grosjean is in the garage, so he's not going to improve. And we get through as we get P7 with our teammate in P9. So yeah, Kvyat, Sainz, so both are Rossos up there, then Hülkenberg, and then both Williamses. This is going to be good. If the race goes this well, we are going to pull away further from the Williams in the Constructors' Championship. So yeah, my closest rival, if I can say so, that is Sergio Perez. Is at least 20 points ahead of me, so let's see how well the race goes for us today. As we are going to go out on track.
Everyone ready?
Again.
Okay, let's go.
That was a Forcinia. Don't really know who that is. This is like Maggots and Beckett's that ends up in first sector at Japan. I should have lifted off, let the car roll a bit. The TC, the turbocharger, is already on its 20s. The internal combustion, I think that's the name, the ICE, it's the internal combustion something. Okay, there goes Bottas, and we are going to try to follow him. Try to get a bit of a slipstream off of him. Let's see how that goes. see that? Oh, that's... I hesitated on going down onto second gear. Oh, losing the backhand through there. Okay, we're going to cross over the line 1.3 seconds behind Bottas. Still quick enough to get ourselves in front of Perez. But now let's see how that ends up. Raikkonen crossed over the line, obviously faster than me.
You dropped to P4.
Like, these corners are going to be hell for me with heavy fuel. Especially this one. No! Go away! Go on! Jog on!
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, Verstappen got past. So Ricciardo is probably going to be able to do the same. Yeah, probably is. I'm now down to P7.
Quick position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Hamilton, Vettel, Bottas, Ricciardo and Raikkonen.
Yeah, then Verstappen and me. Then Perez, then I'm guessing Grosjean, and then Ocon, or maybe Ocon then Grosjean. Am I? Nah, I'm going to. Oh, it was going to the pits after all, okay. Well, looks like Grosjean is coming into the pits as well. Yes, he is. We are still in 7th, I can see from that screen. Okay, so session info. I'm slower in sector 2.
So far, our fastest lap is a
So yeah,
1 minute
both
35.
it's Haas for India, Haas for India. So yeah, let's see. They are probably going to improve the simulation. Makes them really fast. 26-2.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Hamilton, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Okay, so we got P7 in front of our teammates and both Force Indias. Then we have both Red Bulls and then Hamilton, Vettel, Raikkonen and then Bottas. So yeah, we are ready to start the race. Let's just go back to our motorhome, listen to what Emma Jenkins has to say, and then get it on. Yeah, we beat Hülkenberg by quite a bit. We are still... See, I beat Roman by by 2 places, I get +1. Grosjean beat me by 1 place in the race last time out, and I got -3. Wow. I don't know why Ferrari is not impressed with me. Everyone else is. Okay, let's listen to what Emma Jenkins has to say then.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Yeah, it was a good qualifying, but I feel that the car is not going to be as good with heavy fuel. I struggle a little bit, especially through the first sector. Yeah, so we have to finish the race in 10th and beat our rival Nico Hülkenberg. And yeah, with that, let's go on into the race. And right after this loading screen, I'm going to let Crofty take it away with the standings for the grids.
In 20, we're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo and a Haas, Sergio Perez and Grosjean, Kvyat, Sainz, Stroll and Felipe Massa, Palmer, Ocon, Fernando Alonso and Verstappen, Wehrlein, Hamilton, Stoffel Van Dorn and Valtteri Bottas, Ericsson and Nico Hülkenberg completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, you can brake late into one because of the incline. It's a slow corner though, so make sure you stay out of trouble. Good luck.
Okay, so we are up to P4 due to both Mercedes getting penalties, probably for getting new parts and maybe a new gearbox, I don't know. And yeah, this is a strategy. We are just going to get +1 lap. No, we don't have enough. There's no problem with that. It's not going to rain throughout the race. And so let's get it started now. As we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the USA Grand Prix. That was a long wait. Ricciardo gets a good start on Raikkonen, but he's getting boxed in by Vettel. Let's go as we approach the first corner. We have the inside line, so probably no harm done for us as we get a good run on Ricciardo. We are going around the outside of him. We have rich mix, we have a better power unit, and we get more torque than him. And we got through to P3, and now we just need to chase the pair of the Ferraris that are in front of us. There are yellow flags behind us, maybe some accidents there, maybe someone just spun. Let's see if the severity of the caution that has been applied, as our teammate is still very close to the top 5. I think we are still, oh, we should have gone onto second gear for sure there, but a little bit of understeer on the hairpin, as we are now going to just remove the dynamic racing line. Still no DRS this early in the race, but we are getting the slipstream off of Raikkonen. We are going to pull ourselves alongside him and going to get by. He tries to be braver on the brakes, but still to no avail, as I just had the track position to not let him get back at me. And yeah, so that is how we got ourselves promoted to P2. So this has been a good start of race so far. Unfortunately, I'm not going to catch up with Vettel, because once they start pulling away like that, yeah, that's... Oh. Yeah, Vettel with the fastest lap so far. It was indeed. I'm just going to... I'm sorry guys, I'm going to go to the dynamic racing line for just one or two laps more, because I forgot during the qualifying and all that good stuff to just try to get every braking zone. Oh, give me a second. What? Eu não posso, pede não faz favor.
Mas eu não estou cá.
Então eu não posso, sustentem vocês.
Ok. Vamos ajudar a sair buscar.
Fecha a porta, se faz favor.
Ok.
Okay, I would usually go help, but yeah, I really can't at the moment. Yeah, I just got a room invasion there from my family. Oh, okay, I'm just going to try to memorize all of the braking zones. Just need one or two more laps. So that's right after the 50-meter mark. At least we are starting to pull away from the pack. Okay, that's right before the 100 one. As soon as we lined up with that gap between buildings, we can brake. Okay, generally pointing to the Pirelli sign, we can brake there. Right after that black patch of wall in the right hand side, this one I didn't get because I was talking. I only focused on the line.
Within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Before the 100. This is going down to 6th, then 5th, then 4th. Oh. Okay, Kimi Räikkönen is going to have DRS. I'm going to try to nullify the slipstream. I lost the backhand at the braking there. Okay, before that black box of the flag signaling system. Okay, let's go to the assists now. I think I'm ready for no assists now. Here comes Räikkönen. This straight is not long enough for him to overtake me with the DRS. Oh. I went up to 6th, damn it. Okay, at least he's still close to me, I can get right back at him. I broke earlier than what my usual braking spot is. My god. Yeah, that's a corner cut. Oh. I thought I was able to straighten the steering wheel there, looks like I was wrong. See, even with standards, Raikkonen can just go past me, which is going to change after the first round of pit stops. They are going to get much faster than they are now. The AI is very slow on the first stints. For some reason they are programmed to be very slow on the first stints. That's why I'm not getting my ass handed to me by those two at the moment. Okay, that was close. Damn it, once again. Oh my god! Okay. Well, this is being a mess. Yeah, I should probably go down to third gear there. I really do have understeer. Let me try that. Now I'm losing, like, the car was sliding there. Oh, yes, DRS, I forgot. Okay, at least that was a clean maneuver on the inside of Raikkonen. Okay, so let's see how close Raikkonen gets to us now on the exit of this next hairpin. People keep getting in and out of my room. How hard is it to close a freaking door? Oh, Raikkonen might have tried to pull off the switchback on me. That didn't quite work for him. It looks like our teammate is leading a train there. Oh, and he's diving onto the pit, so maybe he had some damage.
Roman has just crossed into the pits. He's in the pits.
Me and Raikkonen are starting to get somewhat of a gap to Ricciardo. Oh, I didn't notice Raikkonen was that close. I mean, I took a peek at the mirrors and I knew he was on the inside, but he was still not with his nose in there. I didn't know he was going to close the distance that quickly. Okay. I suck a little bit at the first sector, but I feel like I'm decent on the other two. So let's take advantage of that.
Is 17.9 seconds.
Yeah, Vettel is just kicking the hell out of everyone. That was quite a corner cut there. I need to be taking later apexes. I'm going onto the corners too soon. Like that. Even though I was a bit slow, that's probably the best line. You need to take late apexes there. I keep attacking the corners too early. That's why I then go wide on exit. See, even with such a better exit, Raikkonen just cannot get past. They are very slow in the first stint. that was a bit too wide there. Oh, there are people coming into the pits. Kimi Raikkonen is now in the pits. Who am I racing?
The drivers we're racing are Ricciardo and Hülkenberg.
I thought he was going to tell me, like... I thought they would make out the fact that Raikkonen is probably going to get close to me once everyone pits. I see now Ricciardo is starting to get his nose alongside mine. They are now getting faster. Well, Vettel is in the pits. I'm sure I won't be able to get there on time to get first place. Because I could hold him up if I was able to, but nah, I won't be able to. Looks like the Ferrari are very poor on conserving their tires.
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
By the way guys, those of you who might not know, I'm running 101% AI, which is the first setting of the ultimate AI. Fuck! Come on! I kept my foot like... Oh, there's something on my inside. Oh, that's Ricciardo. I took a peek at the chats and I missed Ricciardo getting him on my inside. I got to place back on him. Ricciardo is going into the pits. Hey Maria, my birthday is March 13th. Oh, too late on that. Yeah, that train is closing in on me. So yeah, the AI is getting faster. And I can say I'm happy with seeing Perez leading this train. I'd like to finish ahead of me so I could get some points over him in the championship standings. That's... yeah, I keep braking too soon there. Come on. What the hell is it? Por que tem que tentar entrar e sair do quarto? Não podem fazer coisas mais tarde. Eu estou a transmitir coisas em direto, estou a fazer vídeos e vocês... well... Paris is using the RS, is getting quite close to me, but still not close enough to try an overtaking maneuver. Massa is side by side with Kvyat. I think Massa got through there, using his Mercedes power unit to get past the Renault-powered Toro Rosso of the Russian. Yeah, I need to widen my trajectory through that corner. Oh, is that Vettel?
Okay, clear.
Yes, that is Vettel. Does he have like issues, or did he just recover the car? Am I able to close in on him? I don't think so. I think he might have recovered from whatever happened to him. So yeah, huge mistake by Sebastian Vettel. The race leader is a prime opportunity to get back 25 points on Hamilton. Oh, Sebastian. And Vettel is going into the pit, so maybe he broke his front wing. So that means I am now currently on the lead of the USA Grand Prix. We qualified in P7. We started from P4 because other cars had grid penalties. And now on the start we got up to P2. And now we are leading the USA Grand Prix. What the hell is going on? Okay, so this is a first, a Haas. The top three are Force India, a Haas, and a Williams. This is a first, for sure. Both Mercedes started from the bottom 6 cars, I think, due to their penalties. That's me, like, I'm getting reckless. I need to chill a bit. I'm using the curbs for some reason. Oh. My backhand went off to Narnia there. Now I have the baby, Felipe Massa, right behind me, as Kvyat is battling now with Lance Stroll, looks like. Yes, so both Williamses in the top 3 of the USA Grand Prix. They both started in P10 and P11, respectively. I mean P11 and P12, but they probably got bumped up a few positions because of the penalties of other drivers. So they started well into the top 10. Okay, here comes Felipe. I'm going to break the slipstream. He's not going to be able, even though I overcooked the corner. I was trying to anticipate him going on a diving maneuver, which did not happen. Still, I'm using the curb once again. Okay, so we are now going to the pits, followed by Massa and Kvyat.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit.
Okay, that was just quick enough for me to not get overtaken by
You
Massa.
only have to stop once now. One stop left.
What? Ah, that was... Okay, let's try to make up some positions. We have a little bit of an harder compound on our tires, but we are lighter on fuel. Once again I overshot the corner. I broke earlier than the 100-meter mark. I don't know why I'm overshooting that, but well. Oh, there's someone in the pits. Maybe a Stroll. That's Alonso at least. Yeah, Sainz, and that is Lance Stroll. I want that place, Lance. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna take that. See, they go wider there. I keep myself too tight to the apex.
Okay, car ahead is now
Damn
running
it.
the super soft tyre. That's the super soft on the car ahead.
Well, I won't be able to catch him down this straight. Okay, is that good now? Are we back? I feel like my internet is crapping itself, but I don't know. think it's back up. It went down for a couple of seconds, but I think it's up again. Okay, oh, where am I? Okay, I know where I am. Okay, feels like everything is fine now. Life's good again. Yeah, the internet today is... Why is this happening? I have OBS open now, so I can see when the internet goes down. I think it's back up now. Oh, we have yellow flags behind. Esteban Ocon is out of the race. A safety car would be greatly appreciated at the moment. Yeah, the internet is being a bit unstable for some goddamn reason. So Esteban Ocon is beached in that maggots and buckets like section. See how quick I am with the freaking racing line I'm pulling off now. Because I don't feel confident in the car. I don't think this setup is very good. Once again, I'm not finding good setups for these tracks. For these later tracks. Is the stream consistent? Like since the last like cut-off period.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.9 seconds.
Okay, thank you, life. So yeah, let's try to catch up with Lance Stroll. 1.2, so we gained around what? 5/10 on him? Okay, oh, I lost the back end. I would have gotten a good run off on Stroll. Oh, that's a shame. I have Perez out in front battling with Red Bull, it looks like. Their battle has slowed them down just enough for us to be able to see them.
Okay, gap to leader, 12.8 seconds.
Okay, going to drop it down to Linux so I can save some fuel while still chasing Stroll. Hey, what's up, Ocker? Is that how do you pronounce your name? Welcome to the stream, though. Oh, hi, Big Dog. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. I know, I know what you said means, and I don't really care about what you say. So keep increasing the comments count on my videos. What the hell? I don't know what happens there, but oh, hey, the Beat Dog just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription, mate. Glad you are enjoying the stream. Let me just do one thing so I can Oh my god, here comes Ricciardo. I'm going to this side since he wants to stay in the middle. If he's not committing to any of the sides, I'm going to switch back. Yeah, there's someone very slow. Looks like that's Kvyat going still on that reverse turn 8 from Turkey. Give me a second, guys. There's no need for that. I don't really care. So, yeah. Just getting the ban hammer out. I never pretended to be the best driver ever, so I don't even know what he's on about. Maybe Ricciardo has some problems because I'm pulling away from a Red Bull. I'm not that fast, especially around this track. Oh my god.
Gap to car in front is 11.4 seconds.
Well, at least he gave me some more comments for my list, so he probably helped me a bit. I have the Haas car. If you are talking about real life, I don't have a driver's license, so I don't drive any car. But yeah, I am on my yeah, only now I remembered I am running on my home Grand Prix, since Haas is an American team. I'm on the USA Grand Prix and I'm doing a top 5 so far, so I feel like I'm doing great. Perez went on a second set of super softs after his pit stop. I mean ultra softs. So yeah, he's going to need to stop again a little bit sooner. He might go on to a super soft. What I want to say is he might go on ultra softs, softs. I'm not sure if he can pull a ultra soft, super soft. He's going to make 2 pit stops nonetheless, maybe even 3.
Vettel's the race leader.
Yeah, Vettel is still in the lead, followed by Hamilton, I want to say, and then we have Kimi Raikkonen in P3. After this chicane section, I'm going to show you guys the race director. Okay, so let's check the race director, and looks like I was right. We have Vettel in first, followed by Lewis Hamilton, then we have Kimi Raikkonen, then me, then Perez, Ricciardo, Lance Stroll, followed by his teammate, then Valtteri Bottas in P9, Carlos Sainz in P10, and Jolyon Palmer in P11, followed by my teammate. Then we have Fernando Alonso, Nico Hülkenberg, Max Verstappen, who is having a really poor race. Then we have Stoffel Van Dorn, Pascal Wehrlein, Marcus Ericsson, Daniel Kvyat. We had some problems previously in the race, and Esteban Ocon is the only DNF of the race so far. Hi Christian, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm going to have the race line on because I'm very bad at the first sector in this track. And yeah, I was losing time to everyone without it, and I'm gaining on Perez and Ricciardo and all of those guys with it on, so I'm much faster with it on, and I don't think it would be too much entertaining for you guys to see me just struggle and go down the order. I was the race leader at one point, so yeah, because Vettel had some problems and that's to pit, and now I'm down onto P3, quite a ways away from the leading pack. Looks like Raikkonen is going to overtake Vettel. He's going to the pits for a set of the soft tires, interestingly. We might even be able to make time on him since he's on the softs. Okay, let's keep tabs on the gap to Vettel. Let's see how that develops.
You might want to consider switching to a lower fuel mix. You may not finish on the current
No,
settings.
Manning is not my real name. The first name of the driver is Ruben, and that's my real first name, but the surname is not real in the game.
Hamilton's out in front.
Perez is still holding off on his tires on that second set of super softs. I went on ultra softs for the start. Now I'm going on a set of super softs, and I think I'm going to try at least to take these until I can go for a set of ultra softs. I'm going to try to take a set of ultra softs to the end.
The gap to the car ahead is
I feel like I'm good on the tires, even though I didn't get a perfect rating on the tire test practice program, on the tire wear practice program. little bit too wide there. Fortunately, we didn't hit the grass on the outside, or otherwise we would have spun. Looks like Vettel is battling with someone. Maybe it is with Raikkonen. Of course, we are in P4 because Bottas is still down around P9 last time we checked. But of course, me being the best of the rest will get me P5, not P4. I would like to get that P4. Maybe if someone has issues, it would be cool to get the podium, since my teammate already has 2 in this career mode. Romain Grosjean got a podium at Baku and at Italy.
Raikkonen has come into the pits.
So Raikkonen in the pits is going to switch onto a set of the soft tires. They pitted earlier than me, a lot earlier. Both the Ferraris did. So I'm going to be able to take my tires a little bit longer, or I mean quite a bit longer actually. And yeah, we are going to be on the ultra softs as those guys are going to be on the softs. So that's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. "26 laps to go." So around 17 laps to go, I think you can change onto the ultra softs. I know I am on currently on a deficit of fuel. 9 seconds to Vettel, so yeah, he has fresher tires, even though those are of a harder compound. He's pulling away a bit. Driver in front.
Vettel ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 9.2 seconds. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap.
What?
They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1:41.1.
It's probably because he just battled with Raikkonen. Driver in front.
Hamilton is ahead
Oh,
of you.
now it's
Okay,
Hamilton.
Gap ahead is 22.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs.
I wanted to know about Vettel, damn it. Oh, Lance Stroll up to P4, so looks like Sergio Perez finally took his trip down the pit lane and is probably going to set a soft compound to his car. We are up to P3. Oh yeah, Raikkonen pitted. Oh really? That's a great job then. That's a great race. Are you in your first season or what?
Gap to car in front is 5.5 seconds.
Did you beat all of those guys like on pace, or was it like taking advantage of a safety car or something like that? I've had some pretty chaotic races myself, so that's why I'm asking. Driver in front.
Hamilton ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 6.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1:57.1.
Oh, Grosjean is in the pits.
Roman has just entered the pits. Roman in the pits.
I need to do some lifting and coasting so I can recover some of the fuel. So on the approach to fast corners, or like on the approach to big braking zones, I'm going to lift off a little bit, just like here. I just lift off for a bit. I can lift off here as well, so I don't have to go as hard on the brakes for that corner. I can do the same right here. Oh, Vettel with a 1:38.5. Hamilton right after that posting a quicker lap of his own with a 1:38.4.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
I don't want a set of used ultra softs. I have more than one set for the race, right? I qualified on a set of ultra softs and I qualified on the top 10. And I qualified on the dry, so I'm a bit puzzled. Why does the game get me like that circle that indicates I have used ultra softs? I don't want used ultra softs. Set ultra soft tires.
Copy. Ultra softs for the next stop.
Set super soft tires.
Copy that. Super softs for next box. Our gap to the car in front is 10.7 seconds. Distance to the leader is 17.0 seconds.
I feel like I can get the podium here. I just need to know about Bottas.
Fuel is at target -1. Let's turn the engine down, please.
Just lost the back end, but that was probably due to me going on the throttle too early. Tires feel healthy, so Reg, welcome back. Oh, that's someone in the pits. That's someone that is going to be lapped. For a second I thought that was Hamilton with more problems. Massa now got past his teammate. I don't know if due to pit stops or just outright pace. "21 laps to go at the moment. Once it goes down to 17 or maybe 15, depending on these tires, I'm going to change onto a set of the ultra soft tires. Looks like that is a Sauber in the pits currently. Not in the pits, but in front of me. The good thing is that because of my previous internet issues, I have my OBS like not maximized, but I have it open. I usually have it minimized while streaming, so the PC doesn't need to render another image on this monitor. But yeah, this time around I have it opened so I can check my internet, and I'm still running at over 70 frames per second. That's also because this track does not have, like, it doesn't have a forest around it, it doesn't have too many buildings, so it's quite an easy track for the game to render. Okay, we are close to getting back to a super avid of fuel as Kimi Raikkonen got past Felipe Massa, I believe that was in 4th place before. I don't know what the gap is to Raikkonen at the moment. 18 seconds to Hamilton, so there's no way I'm going to ever catch up to him. Oh, there goes the backhand. 10 seconds to Raikkonen. Is going to be making up time. I would love to get something of a safety car, just something close to that.
Okay, gap ahead is 19.9 seconds.
I just hope I don't come up to that group in front on a tight sector. Hopefully I can get the RS off of them. I still need to do a pit stop. Raikkonen does not. So 10 seconds to Raikkonen, so I'm keeping it on the 10 seconds, so the compound difference is still taking an effect at the moment, even though he has fresher tires. Maybe lap 40. I'm thinking about lap 40. I'm going to a set of ultra softs until the end. Hey DJ, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you around before, so yeah, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed the race. If you don't know, I'm racing against 101% AI, the first setting of Ultimate AI. And yeah, we took advantage of some incidents and we got ourselves back to P3. But yeah, this is a bit of a fluke, really. We just had guys that are very quick start from the back of the grid due to penalties. Oh, Van Dorn gives me the outside instead of the inside. That's great. I'm going to go to lean on this technical sector. Yeah, but I think I'm going to make a pit stop at lap 40 to a set of Ultra Softs and take those until the end. Oh, thank you. Thanks, DJ. I appreciate that.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Okay, so let's just take a look once again at the race director. See how everything has changed after some pit stops. So, Sebastian Vettel is still in the lead after having 3 pit stops. He made a mistake at around lap 20 and he needed to get back onto the pits. Oh, hey then. Christian in the chat, I think he's also from the Netherlands, so you guys might have some things in common. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton is second, then I am in P3. Then Kimi Räikkönen fourth, followed by Valtteri Bottas. This is one that I need to worry about as well. Then Jolyon Palmer up to P6. Jesus, this season I think Hamilton has got it in the bag after Singapore. After the Ferrari DNF, I think Hamilton is going to win it. Yeah, then we have Massa following Palmer, then Sergio Perez, then my teammate, and closing the top 10 is Lance Stroll. Then we have Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Nico Hülkenberg, Pascal Wehrlein, Daniel Kvyat, Marcus Ericsson, and Stoffel Van Dorn is in last place because Esteban Ocon is the only retiree of this race so far. Even though my tires are a little bit more worn out, I'm still improving my time in the first sector, so I'm improving at this track. Lap by lap, I'm getting faster. So that's why Räikkönen only got me 0.3 of a second in like 3, 4, maybe 5 laps. I don't remember exactly which lap did Räikkönen got past Felipe Massa for 4th place. But yeah, I'm going into the pits for a set of Ultra Softs. Räikkönen and Bottas are probably going to just go past me. But since I will have Ultra Softs and those guys are running only Softs, I feel like I have a chance to get back at them. .5 seconds is the gap to Räikkönen. Oh, turn car, the tire wear is starting to make its effect noticeable. But yeah, I'm going to pit at the end of lap number 40. So I'm going to do 16 laps on a set of the Ultra Soft tires. We have Ericsson in front of us. So let's see how that goes. By the way, thank you for the subscription, DJ. I noticed that some subscriptions don't... I don't get an email for them, and I don't get a notification on my stream labels. Because most of the times we can hear the Vettel celebration after his win at Spain in 2011, which is my subscription alert. my subscription sound. But yeah, looks like your subscription didn't set anything off. So, but thank you nonetheless. Glad you are enjoying the stream that much that you feel like I deserve your time. Sebastian Vettel, the race leader, with another fastest lap. Him and Hamilton have been trading back and forth with those fastest laps. Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Set ultra soft tires.
Copy. Ultra softs for the next stop.
Okay, so that was a clean entrance. Those two are going to get past, obviously. Come on, brake.
Go now.
Oh, that was such a clean. That was such a clean pit stop. We are going to come out. Come on, I'm going to come out behind Felipe Massa. Sergio Perez might take me. Let's see how that goes. Crucially, he does not, and our teammate is right behind him. The only thing I want is to not get a tow on Perez. I don't want Perez to keep up with me. So if he does, he'll get the RS and all of that good stuff. I don't want him keeping up with me. Well, thank you, Nreg. I think we can make something special done. But let's see, let's see. Because me being on standard, I'm still losing fuel. Even though I am on standard, I still lose fuel to the end of the race for what I need to make to the end of the race. That's how I got minus 40 laps, minus 0.40 laps of fuel a couple of laps ago, around 15 laps ago. We had to do some conservation. Oh, that's a bit long. Let me... Okay, Paddy Lowe says Williams will make... Do you see Williams fighting for the championship? Well, I'm not really sure. Because by big changes, I understand maybe Paddy Lowe is only talking about delivery. Because changing delivery will be a big change by itself. So maybe if they are only going to change delivery, they are not going to make many progress in the grid, you know. No, but no, no, jokes aside, if they get their things together, they could be fighting. I don't know. I don't think they have the resources or the technology. I mean, not the technology, but they don't have as much money as the other teams. They cannot practice the car. They cannot put it under as many circumstances as the other richer teams can. So I don't think Williams have a shot at the championship. They might have a shot at battling with Red Bull if they are going to do so many changes, as Paddy Lowe says. Yeah, they can do something special, but of course you never know until the cars actually get out on track for the first qualifying session, because even on the tests, the cards are always held very close to the chest, so even the tests might give us a general picture, but not even the test is going to be, the pre-season testing is not going to be representative. I do not know how close we are gaining on Massa and the two cars ahead of him. I know that I can do this corner full throttle now, that's always fun. Driver in front.
Massa ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 3.6 seconds. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work. They're on old super softs. The time last lap was a 1:39.0.
Well, he's on super soft, so the difference is not going to be that big. But let's see. By the way, when is the Malaysian Grand Prix? Is that this weekend or is it the next? I didn't check the calendar, so. Yeah, I'm getting closer to Massa, but I thought that maybe we would get closer to Massa faster. You know?
Good pace. You're catching the car in front by a second per lap.
Oh, it's next week, okay. Oh, there's a Ferrari battling Massa. That's Kimi Raikkonen. Does he have some kind of problems? Driver in front.
Raikkonen is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.8 seconds. You're taking 2.5 seconds out of them each lap. They're on old softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 41.4.
He must have some mechanical problems. Hey, I cannot pronounce your name. It looks like it is Greek, but welcome to the stream. I cannot pronounce your name, sorry, but yeah, I'm using assists. I'm only using the racing line. I can show you right now. I'm only using the racing line, and I'm racing against 101. I think I can show you guys as well there. I'm racing 101 AI. So yeah. Oh, we got the arrest. I was not expecting that. Okay, so now we have Raikkonen, Massa, and then Bottas to overtake. "12 laps to go. Like, really, Raikkonen hit me. Like, it turned into me. Fortunately, no damage. But just take a look at that. The guy turned into me. He might be surprised by me approaching, but let's maybe get a good replay of that. Look at that. He goes and boop. Hey, Gletly, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Red, this will be my first podium of the season, if I can get so. If I can get a podium. Even though this is not my first, this is not the team's first podium this season. Grosjean already has 2 podiums. He got one at Baku, and then he got another at Monza. So. Yeah, he's doing better than me in that, in the points department. He has, I have 40 something and he has 80 something. He's almost doubling me in terms of points, which could be worse, even though he has 2 podiums and I have none. I'm only 40 points behind him. Okay, looks like Massa is also faster. Oh no, is he alone? Or... oh, he is alone, okay. He's going to lap someone. Bottas. 2.1 to Massa. It's just a shame that I can't go on to reach mix, because otherwise I will just be smoking these guys. A purple last sector, so yeah, I'm very quick, but yeah, that might not be enough as we start lap 46. I forgot to drop down to 3rd gear on the apex, on the hairpin. Only 10 laps to go until the end of the USA Grand Prix. I don't think we are going to have DRS, at least yet. Yeah, we don't. I would like Bottas to get held up by those cars that are slower. .3 is the gap to Massa, so he gains 2/10 in that last sector. I think we might be able to get the DRS now. Even him has to lift off a bit, I think. Even though he still has a super soft tires on his car. Let's see now. Yeah, we do have DRS. Another purple last sector. 6/10 to Filippi baby there. Massa probably also got DRS off of Stoffel van Dorn. Nine laps to go. Whew, this is getting intense, come on! Let's win the race by Grosjean's standards. Because for him, if 5th place is a win. Oh, Massa is going to get a better exit, but we are closer to him than ever. We're going to get the slipstream and the DRS. I'm not going to bump it up to reach mix. Even though he has a superior power unit, I can still do a dive bomb. Move done. That was a satisfying maneuver. Now there's Ericsson in front of me, and only then is Bottas. Driver in front.
Bottas is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 4.6 seconds. You're gaining by a full second per lap. Good job. They're on old softs. The time last lap was a 1:39.3.
I think I'm only gaining so much per lap. Is because he got hold up by Ericsson probably, not because of me being extremely fast. So 4.6 is the gap, if I saw correctly, on the top left hand side of our screens. Sebastian Vettel with another fastest lap of the race. Now let's see. I'm pulling away from Massa, but I don't really feel I'm gaining on Bottas. .2, okay, never mind, I am actually making up time. I don't know if that's quick enough to get up to him and actually overtake him, but looks like we are going to find out soon enough. Fastest lap of the race. Driver in front.
Bottas ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 3.8 seconds. You're closing in by 7/10 per lap. They're on
Yeah, 7/10 per lap. But as you can see, my fuel, the space I have in terms of fuel is slowly diminishing. Seven laps to go. Come on.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They're slowing down. It
Oh!
seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Bottas has mechanical problems. This is this Christmas?
Okay, gap ahead is 3.6 seconds.
Am I in December already? Come on guys, let's go for it. I'll try to live, come on, thank you for the hype. Oh, let's go, 2.4 is the gap to Bottas. You can be one of the greatest drivers ever, but you also need some luck here and there. And I certainly got my fair share of luck this race. Bottas and Hamilton starting from the lowest rows of the grid, because both of them got lots of grid penalties. Then I qualified in P7, started in P4, got up to P2 at the start. Then Vettel, who was like 20 seconds ahead of me, he made a mistake and he went into the pit, so I was briefly leading the race. Then I went into the pits, and of course Vettel and Hamilton, those are just two good drivers on too good of a car. Yeah, I remember that we subscribed back in Australia. So yeah, we improved a lot since back then. We put a lot of resources back, both on my technique, both on my driving skills and the car. Even though I usually do not run with Racing Line, and I'm running with Racing Line for this race. Oh, I needed to lift off a bit there. I'm going to go to lean mix because I need to make sure the car finishes the race and I can still get DRS off of him and all that good stuff. So he won't be getting away anytime soon. We are still pulling away from Massa, even though he might be closing in on me and Bottas, especially if I start diddling around Bottas. But let's see how that goes. I just need to conserve some fuel to make sure I make it to the end of the race, and the slipstream I get from Bottas is a good opportunity to do so while keeping up with a competitive pace. So after this first sector, I'm going to bump it up to standard mix. Come on, Bottas, move!
Vettel's in first place.
Yeah, Vettel is in first place, followed by Lewis Hamilton, the championship leader. Him and the German of the Ferrari are separated by 30 points, if I'm not mistaken. And Vettel is so quick. On a set of softs, he's beating my time. It was like by 20 thousandths of a second, but he still pulled it off. We are going to dive on it Ricciardo style, and we get past Bottas. Let's see, he's still holding his own there. We lost the back end under braking. That wasn't contact from him, that was me losing the back end. I broke too harshly while turning. As Stoffel Van Dorn makes it only 18 drivers running, because Stoffel Van Dorn has retired the car. Maybe a safety car could be on the cards, and with us with much softer tires, we can actually, if there's a safety car, we can get past Hamilton and maybe even Vettel. But let's see, that's daydreaming a bit. Now let's try to pull away from the Finnish driver behind me. Yes, troubles, he might even get caught by Felipe Massa, and those two are going to battle, and I am going to pull away. That's my plan anyways. I feel like I have whole bases covered this time around, and we are set for the first podium of our career. Let's just be cool with it. Let's not to throw the fireworks even before the party has started. So yeah, let's wait until the race is done. Let's check our engine. It's quite well. There are some components who are in the 30s, but yeah, let's worry a bit about conserving the fuel. Not conserving the fuel, conserving the what's the name? Conserving the power unit components. Let's try to do that a little bit. Control this little race for P3. Control it from the front. Let's see if I do have the poise required to do so. Hey Extreme Gamer, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. We got some fortunate events in this race. We are currently in P3. Bottas got problems on his car. He's even being caught up by Massa. And let's see how that turns up for him. Now I play on the PC using a Thrustmaster T150 wheel, which is exclusive PS4 and PC wheel. So that's why I'm getting PS4 buttons on the menus. But yeah, I'm playing on the PC. I'm only using, the only assist I am using is the racing line, as I showed you guys earlier on the stream. But yeah, Extreme, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy witnessing, which is maybe going to be the first podium of my career. Thanks a lot. Let's see if that unlocks the alert on the stream labels. Because the last subscription. Oh,
there's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, thank you for the subscription. Your subscription triggered the alerts. The last one did not. So sometimes I notice that sometimes I gain the subscription, but the alarm, the alert does not go off. So yeah, 3 laps remaining here at the Circuit of Americas, here at the USA Grand Prix. We are pulling away from Bottas. Bottas, who has been overtaken by Massa. And now Massa is probably going to try to close in on me. They might battle, because even though Bottas has problems, his car is not completely dead. He's still in a Mercedes. He might give a fight. He might give Massa a run for his money, but let's conserve the fuel, let's conserve the engine, because this is our last power unit. Well, thanks a lot, gamer. I've had some people tell me that, so I've been working towards that, but yeah, if people recognize me enough, I know they will sub if they feel like their time is well spent watching my content. I'm only working hard so that people feel that way regards my content. Even though English is not my mother language, I'm no Murray Walker, I'm no Martin Brundle in terms of commentating. But yes, I try my best. This is also good to improve my public speaking skills and my English skills. So yeah, this is very useful, this project I have here on YouTube. 2 laps to go. Massa is closing in for sure. I have softer tires than him. I have a tank now with a proper load of fuel, so I don't see any way Massa can overtake me. I have now almost half of a lap of extra fuel, so I'm going back to standard just to keep Massa at bay, just to keep the gap to him. Let's just check our tires. Oh, sorry, I missed the menu there. Let me open that one again. Yeah, I'm still in the low 30s with my tire wear. Oh my god. I am from Portugal. Well, I mean, I know that some of the Brazilian YouTubers of F1 are quite popular in terms of the community. Of course, the Brazilian, even though it's Portuguese, the country of Brazil has a lot of population, so yeah, they can be quite popular. But yeah, in English I do this mostly. I do the streams mostly in English. Sorry, let me rephrase. I do the streams in English mostly so I can improve my English.
2 laps of fuel left.
And yeah, maybe in the future I would like to maybe get the opportunity to comment some racing leagues and something like that. I'm not sure how pleasant my sound and my cadence is pleasing to you guys, but yeah, oh, that's cool then, if you have friends from Portugal. Oh, let's go for this hairpin. Massa is all over my backhand. Or my back end. Because I am a fan of ice hockey, I find it weird when I say back ends, like the end that's on my back, like the end of the car that's on the back there. Because there's a type of shot in hockey that is the backhand. So that's also weird to pronounce sometimes.
This is your final lap.
Oh, there's Massa.
For the race.
Hello, Felipe baby. Don't hurt me, please. Chill. Be cool, baby. Be cool, Felipe. Be cool, Felipe baby. Okay, I have the tire wear. I'm just going to do a lap on Rich Mix and just pull away from him. Now he startled the beasts. I'm going to give him what he had coming for him.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Okay, so Sebastian Vettel crossing over the line to take his win at the USA Grand Prix. Is going to break the streak Lewis Hamilton had of winning races. I'm not sure how long that streak was, but he broke it and is the winner of the USA Grand Prix. Yeah, I know, that's probably what most people are most used to, because I know that some of them go to watch like Sky Sports and all of that stuff through live streams, and yeah, so they are used to English commentary. The biggest guys in F1 are English, so yeah, they are just used to English going along with F1. So yeah, as we go through this reverse turn 8 of Turkey, now we go downhill onto the last corner. Whew, this has been quite a ride today, but we are nonetheless going to cross over the line to take our first career podium. 16 laps through our career mode, 16 races, we are going to take our first podium here at our home race for our team at the USA Grand Prix. I'll let Crofty take it away for the podium.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
There is the Portuguese flag on the podium of the F1 for the first time since the USA Grand Prix back in 2006, where Thiago Monteiro came with the best of the rest, following both Ferraris home to take the first podium by a Portuguese driver ever. I repeat, the feat in the United States 11 years later.
World Championship. Here's how things look in the drivers' table. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Oh, well, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. He was fast, decisive, everything you'd want from a top-class driver.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Oh, hey Birdman, welcome to the stream. I think you are a new face here, so hope you enjoyed those last stages of the race. But yeah, that's quite ironic. The last place, the first Portuguese to ever get the podium, he got a third place in the 2006 USA Grand Prix that only 6 cars took a part of, because they are the only teams running Bridgestone tires. All of the Michelin teams were in the protests. I'm going to do another race today, but it's going to be later in the afternoon. So yeah, I need to get lunch first. I'll get some practice done, get a good setup for the next race, and then once I feel ready, I will start the next live stream. But yeah, that's quite ironic. Like, if you guys don't know, check some YouTube videos of the 2006 USA Grand Prix. It was a quite controversial one. Only both Ferraris, both Minardis and both Jordans started the race. It was a very controversial race, and yeah, I was only 11 years old at the time, so I don't quite remember why were the Michelin drivers or the Michelin teams protesting for. But yeah, that's quite ironic that I get my podium right after Tiago Monteiro is in the same place Tiago Monteiro got his podium 11 years ago. Whew, that was quite nice. We gained the position compared to our start. That's not compared to our qualifying, because we qualified 7th. Mercedes and some other cars took grid penalties. That's why I started 4th. That's kind of a glitch with the game, although it makes sense because I started 4th. That way I would be gaining just easy 3 points, you know. But nevertheless, we got our resource points. We kicked Hülkenberg up the ass, really. And we are only 1 point away. We are only 1 point away from beating him. And yeah, we smashed both targets. And yeah, we are not overextending. I am exceeding the objectives the team has for me, the expectations the team has for me. That is my weekend score. 12,433 if you want to get that beaten. And yeah, that was my first podium. I'm just going to show you guys the trophy room. 17th in Australia, our first points in Shanghai after a rain affected session. Then we had outside of the top 10 finishes, we had a poor decision in terms of the strategy, both in Montreal and in Baku. Then at Austria we got back to the points. We got our first 5th place first top 5 finish in Britain. Then we got through the points in Monza. We got 6th, Singapore 11th because I crashed in the latest stages of the Grand Prix. Then in Malaysia we got a good race. Japan, I just didn't get along with the with the setup of the car. And now we get our first podium. So what a way to bounce back from a poor Japanese Grand Prix. And we are just going to move on to the next weekend, because let's see if our upgrades that we did for the rear wing is going to get completed, because it might fail. So let's see how that turns out. English is a difficult language to get out sometimes. Okay, so let's travel to Mexico.
How are you today? The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
Okay, so according to the factory report, we got a new part fitted. We got the rear wing outer strakes fitted to our car. That means an improvement of 1.08% on our grip, on our aerodynamic levels on the car. And of course that is a minor improvement. And yeah, we got it fitted onto the car. Let's just see the weather. It's going to be mixed conditions, so it is going to rain somewhere along the Grand Prix. We are still the 4th slowest car in the grids. That last upgrade didn't promote us above any other team. So as you can see, I'm going to show you guys, I am the 3rd worst team in terms of the aero departments, the 3rd worst team in terms of the chassis, and of course I have a Ferrari engine, so that's good stuff. So yeah, this is going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is right beside it, as it has always been. Subscribe if you want to see more videos or live streams. Hit the bell icon for you to get notified of any videos or live streams once again. Hope to see you guys in the next race, which is going to be the Mexico Grand Prix, which I hope is going to start being live streamed in around maybe 3 to 4 hours. Hope to see you guys there, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.